Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and we continue our Avengers Endgame countdown series with one of my favorites in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that is James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day, and you can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365. So we continue our journey down the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we land on one of my personal favorites of these movies, and that is James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy. So as you can see here, I'm holding also one of my favorite steelbooks, the Best Buy exclusive steelbook, which has the standard Blu-ray and the 3D. So you get a nice cover on the back, and then you open it up. Very nice looking inside. As of yet, there's no 4K edition of this movie. I can only imagine one will be coming at some point in the future. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. But let's talk about Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, just one second. Yes, 3D looks very, very good. I tend to go back and forth on this one. I feel it's an even split. 2D and 3D look really, really good. Although I would imagine a 4K would look pretty stunning, given all the color elements. The HDR would look very, very good. So when that eventually does come out, I of course will review that on the channel, but let's just talk about Guardians of the Galaxy. So really we're jumping into our first foray into the cosmic side. Now, I've heard kind of debates about this. A lot of times I think I even read that technically Thor is more of a cosmic thing. But the thing about Thor, and they kind of do this in the first two movies, is while it technically could be cosmic, I always felt like Asgard and the Nine Realms were kind of like their own little pocket thing. Whether they're like a legitimate planet out there in the solar system or something, or out in the galaxy, that's not really defined in these movies. They kind of make it sound like they're on their own little pocket world, that kind of thing, with no jumping in between other places. But that kind of more or less gets settled in Thor Ragnarok, which I'll touch on during that video. But yeah, so I'm technically counting this one as the cosmic entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh my God, I think James Gunn was an inspired choice to direct this. He brings not only a great dialogue and story, but a soundtrack that's just one for the ages. It's really, I still listen to it now. It's just an amazing soundtrack. So many good songs here. Star-Lord, Rocket, Groot, Drax, Gamora, Nebula, Ronan. I mean, it's just, and of course we get a little Thanos, intro here, or not intro, but cameo. So it's just, there's a lot to love here. They of course are fighting over the what would become the Power Stone in the Marvel Universe, and it's housed in this orb container. So it serves as our MacGuffin for the movie, and it's a good one. It doesn't become the big thing of the movie. It's more or less like trying to keep it away from Ronan. The Kree, of course, are our main bads. You should kind of know if you're watching Captain Marvel that the Kree are dicks, and they can be, and it pretty much starts off here. I love Ronan more, I think, in this movie than I did in Captain Marvel. It's more of a kind of a extended cameo in that respect. But I felt that he was a very solid villain, and I know the Marvel Universe likes to get jumped on for, the villains aren't inherently like the best. That can be true, but I don't feel that's true here with Ronan. I think especially in the larger picture of the Marvel Universe, I think he's definitely one that is a force, and he definitely commands that. I mean, Lee Pace is amazing in the role. I love him. But the focus on the Guardians and their relationship, and perfectly cast. I mean, Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, I mean, Dave Bautista, just awesome casting here. And I think even where the Avengers took several movies to get to the Avengers, I felt that because the cast was so good, they gelled so well, and they were believable as a quote-unquote team in this. Very, very just great dialogue, great interaction. They bounce off each other very nicely. And what can I say? Visually, the movie is stunning. It's beautiful to look at. It's a great soundtrack. Like I said, it's just something you could just pop on and listen to. But I love this movie. I do. It definitely, sets up things for the bigger roll down, going into Infinity War and Endgame. But everything to love about this. I don't feel like there's any weak points. There's a great bunch of Easter eggs, and apparently one that's still not been discovered. So maybe we'll get the answer to that thing one day. But I don't know. It's just something. This movie just puts a smile on my face every time I watch it, and it's a fun movie. It is. There's just a lot going on. I mean, Michael Rooker as Yondu is just awesome. Just great stuff all around. I love this movie. I think it has its fair share of fans. So let me know in the comments. Do you love Guardians of the Galaxy? What are your favorite parts? I love it all. Honestly, I could watch this all day on loop. So. All right, so that's going to do it for this one. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for me. Put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.